I don't want you to trip.
Right.
All right, so I'm here at Canal Woods. This is on the south side of Salisbury, and this is obviously where the worst of it is hit. So looking behind me over my left shoulder, we have Canal Woods 1. This is one of the units that has been most hard hit. You can see the water level is quite high. Over here on the other side of the road, where we're going to walk in a minute, the water level is high as well. So we're actually seeing water in the ground level units. There is water damage to these units. We have evacuated and condemned the buildings. So there's currently nobody who's in harm's way. That being said, we're actively staying at the scene. We're keeping our police department, obviously, and our code enforcement officers right here at the scene. Early this morning, we experienced a couple fires and a couple calls for service, calls for police and emergency service throughout the city. 1 a.m. we had a fire due to what seems to be a lightning strike. At 4 a.m. we had another fire, pretty significant fire. As firefighters were responding to that, at 4:30 in the morning, we received a call to assist the Fruitland Fire Department at a chicken house fire. 6 of our firefighters were hurt, smoke inhalation or inhalation of some sort of chemical, and as a result of that, we sent them to Peninsula Regional Medical Center. They've been released, everyone's okay. But as you can see here, the situation is not over. We're going to be seeing additional flooding. High tide is at 3:30 this afternoon. We're expecting a 1 to 2 inch storm band to come through around 2 o'clock, between 2 and 3 today, and another storm band to come in between 5 and 7 today. So you're going to see another 2 to 4 inches of rain today, coinciding with high tide, coinciding with already saturated ground. So this event is not over. This storm event is not over. So we're going to be keeping our employees, our team, out there on the streets for the rest of the day, watching and monitoring areas like this where the water level's high, and watching and monitoring areas where the water has come out into the road to ensure that people and traffic stays safe in really the most at-risk areas of the city.
So people are sending prayers for the folks out here.
Well,
they want to know where this is again.
Sure. So we are again in Canal Woods. This is on the south side of Salisbury, near Canal Park Drive, and we appreciate your prayers. I know the people who have had their condominiums damaged, their homes damaged from these floodwaters, who can't come back home anytime soon. We've got a lot of work ahead of us. They appreciate your prayers, and we really appreciate your prayers. That's the number one thing you can do. And if you're experiencing flooding in Salisbury or the Salisbury area right now, know that the Red Cross has set up sites at Bennett High School and Y High. So at Wycomico High School and Bennett High School, the Red Cross has actively set up sites. You can go in, you can get comfortable. They're going to have food, coffee, beverages for you, and a safe place to stay.
School's getting out 2 hours early today.
Wycomico County Board of Education has closed schools 2 hours early today. For parents with kids at Y Middle, the schools have been closed. That school has been closed not only 2 hours early today, but all day tomorrow, and until further notice. So pay attention to those calls that you're getting from the school. Our schools, again, they were closed they opened 2 hours late today, will be closed 2 hours early today. If you have any questions, be sure to call the Board of Education. And a reminder, in any emergency setting, if you have an emergency related to flooding, power, you name it, call 911.
Non-emergency number for SPD?
The non-emergency number for SPD is 410-548-3165. That's 410-548-3165. If you're just concerned about anything, see anything troubling, that's a good number to call. The police department will be able to respond quickly, and any emergency services can get out to you quickly. But again, if it's an absolute emergency, you're positive of that, 911 is the number to call. If you approach high water at all today or tonight, it is important that you know you need to turn around. Don't try to drive through it. You can't assess just from the visual how deep water is. And if your vehicle gets stranded, you could be carried away. You gotta stay out of that high water. So we're going to be doing everything we can to keep people out of that. One of the things I want to mention is that per standard protocol, public works crews are currently out assessing the integrity of dams around town and ensuring that storm basins are clear of debris to ensure proper drainage throughout the city. So citizens who observe clogged storm drains, it's important that you call Salisbury Public Works. And their number is 410-548-3170. That's 410-548-3170. if you see any clogged storm drains, because what that's going to do is it's going to back water up. That can lead to flooding across roads or even into apartments or condominiums or houses like we're seeing today. So be safe out there, Salisbury.